Well, I just try to fight, try to realize what I did not good in that set. Try to play a bit deeper in the court to make her move a little bit more as well. So, like little things like that really helped me to focus on what I have to do and not focus on that I lost the first set. And in the end, I was just fighting and running again. So just to try to make an extra ball. And yeah, it worked well. In the end, I was feeling much better, the ball and the court as well. Of course, I talk a lot with my friends, with my family back in Ukraine, and it's a horrible thing, but they are used to it now. They are used to to the alarms that are on. They used to as soon as they hear something, they go to the bomb shelters. Sleepless nights, it's a terrible thing, but they tell me that now it's the part of their life, which is very, very sad. Also for kids who there's like lots of videos actually from 2 days ago where they are just running towards the bomb shelter across the streets because like at noon there was some missiles going past Kiev. Last month's been really tough as well. Across Ukraine there was missiles all over Ukraine, and yeah, it's been actually really tough for the past months for Ukrainians. Different days differently. Of course, I feel anger, I feel sadness, I feel pain in my heart to see all of that. I have a few Telegram channels where I follow the news of my hometown in Odessa, of all the Ukraine, and they say they post the news, what is happening, when is alarm is on, where missiles landed, how many missiles were hit by our Ukrainian army, Air Force. So this kind of moments, I feel mixture of different feelings, but they are bad feelings. They are anger, they are sadness, they are just heaviness. It's like this heaviness that I have on daily basis, and all Ukrainians have. You cannot escape from this, and this is for the past 1.5 years. We have that in our life.
My first question, I just want to clarify from the other day when you spoke movingly about people being caught up with words and that the focus should be helping Ukraine. Was that directed towards the news media or your fellow Ukrainian players or other people? And then just my other question, picking up on what Bill said, when you walk onto the court, how do you clear your head of whether it's the war or even your child in order to focus on the task at hand?
So answering your first question, it was for people and for media as well, because sometimes, I feel like in tennis, media is making some articles just for sake of it, just for clicks. Sorry to say that, but it's true. If I don't know, some player not from Ukraine said something, it's just it's not helping. It's not helping Ukrainian people. It's not helping us so much in any kind of way. And for us, it's just empty words, as I mentioned before. So and the second question about how I clear my head. As I mentioned, we're getting used to it. Our nature of people, we are getting used to the things, to the bad things, to the good things. And for me, when I step on the court, I just try to think about the fighting spirit that all of us Ukrainians have, and how Ukrainians are fighting for their values, for their freedom in Ukraine. And me, I'm fighting here in my own front line, you know. So I cannot be sad. I cannot be you know, distracted in some ways. I'm just gonna lose, you know. So that's why I remember when the war started, I was in Mexico, in Monterrey, and I was very, very sad. I almost, you know, cried when I entered the court. I had like really heaviness in me. And then I thought, you know, now I'm gonna just, each time I step on the court, I'm gonna go 100% out and give everything. Because, you know, I'm here to do something for my country. I have a flag next to my name, so I'm fighting for my country, and I'm gonna do that each time that I step on the court.
Hey, Elina. Sorry, not a tennis question. You probably know that Djokovic yesterday made comments about Kosovo, and this morning French sports minister reacted to this and said it was inappropriate. So first of all, what's your take on that? Is that inappropriate? Is that appropriate for an athlete to talk politics? And second, do you feel that you can speak freely about politics, about anything you want, basically, as an athlete? Thank you.
Well, we are living in the free world, so why not to say your opinion, you know, on something? I feel like if you stand for something, you think that this is the way, you should say. I mean, if you are with a friend, sitting, talking, you're gonna say your opinion. He's gonna say your opinion. So why not?
Yeah, maybe on this, but it's a bit strange for Djokovic saying that Kosovo is the heart of Serbia.
Well, I don't know the politics of Serbia, so if he thinks that, he thinks that, but I don't know if it's the heart of Serbia or not. So
Yeah, it's an independent country.
I don't know, but you know, coming back to the politics in sport, as you know, I think all Ukrainians mentioned that. It's, you know, it's connected very much, because like we are all people, we all know, you know, the politics of your own country a little bit, you know, in the way you hear some things here, something there, you know. Me personally, I have lots of friends who are in politics or they ever been in politics, so I know, you know, I'm not the expert, but I know a few things that are connected to that. So for me, it's just part of you know, of human life, the politics, sports, you know, different things. So yeah, it's like that.